Kings and queens, welcome back to the Big Daddy's channel. And today we're going to be pounding that shit gangster style. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the fucking video. Whew, okay man, we're switching up the fucking structure, but nonetheless we're going to pound that fucking pussy. So, as you lot can probably see, because you have fucking brains, this is beginner split. It's meant to say best beginner split, but you know, I'm too lazy to put any effort into this fucking genuine shit. So, let's get straight into it. So, the first piece of science I want to explain to you fucking idiots is that as a beginner, you guys are basically so shit at coordinating your muscles to do certain shit. And the best example that I've ever thought is just imagine trying to jerk off with your non-dominant hand. Like, it just feels fucking horrific. And just like imagine that, but with every single weight or weightlifting form ever in the gym. It's just gonna feel weird, and that's because you're a beginner and you can't really you don't know the form. Your nervous system hasn't gotten used to the form, so it can't really send a lot of motor units to do that shit properly. So essentially, when you lift any sort of weight at like a somewhat non-pussy level of intensity, then like your entire nervous system just goes fucking berserk. Like, you can literally be doing bicep curls with like really moderate fucking shit and get like a ton of gains from it. And that's because when your motor unit's fucking sending your body to be like, yo bro, like this is like we ain't know how to fucking deal with this, let's just fucking go like absolutely crazy. And then that activates your fast twitch muscle fibers to work, because they're like, fuck bro, we need to push some fucking slack. And essentially these muscle fibers are like insanely fucking like prone to growth. So just imagine that you essentially have a free pass of using these type 2 muscle fibers, which are insanely prone to growth, because your motor units are like, fuck bro, we have to fucking work to do this weight that we've never done before because we don't know how to fucking do it. So essentially you guys have a free pass of just fucking doing some shit weight and getting really good gains from it. And that's, essentially just newbie gains summarized. And then the second piece of science I want to show you guys is this is pretty straightforward. Just imagine some skinny little fuck who's never lifted a weight in his life compared to after he's lifted his first few weights. Like the jump in like anabolic pathways in his muscles is gonna be fucking insane. Like just imagine a like experienced lifter, for example. Like, their muscles are like insanely anabolic because they've been lifting for so fucking long. These pathways are just normal to them to be so fucking high. But when it comes to a lifter that just is just starting and he's a little fucking pathetic virgin at the very start, like the jump in fucking just pure manliness from lifting weights is just gonna be insane as like this little pubescent little virgin. As you can see with the little slideshow picture, this is actually quite an accurate depiction of your anabolic pathways in your muscles, genuinely, because the jump from skinny little bitch to skinny little bitch lifting weights is immense, because your muscles aren't used to being anabolic at all. And when they are now anabolic because you're lifting fucking weight, they're like, bro, holy fucking shit, like, let's grow. And they grow fucking easily. So that's essentially newbie gains explained. You're shit at coordinating and you're just a little virgin. Fucking hell. So look, this is how we're gonna apply it, yeah? For you fucking bitches, this is all you guys need to do. So 2 to 3 sets, that's gonna be vital. Maybe a little bit higher on the volume. So like 3 sets for each component, because you guys are going to need that experience, that XP build up by just doing a lot of volume, doing a lot of sets, doing a lot of reps, because you kind of need that shit. And you guys kind of have like a free XP boost from the shit coordination and anabolic jumps. I really need a shit. That's why I'm like kind of like burping and stuff. That makes no sense. Fucking hell. But yeah, so essentially we're going 70 to 80% of 1 rep max, I don't really know what this means. It just means just go like a somewhat moderate weight range. You know, that's going to be, you know, ideal here. And then make sure you're getting enough rest, because as I said, you know, your type 2 muscle fibers are extremely prone to growth, but that doesn't mean that they won't get shut off by negative feedback. Negative feedback being fatigue, as the burn and shit literally causes your brain to shrivel up and be like, yo bro, let's become a fucking bitch and let's stop lifting weight because it hurts, literally. So that shuts off your motor unit command, and it's like, and that's not really ideal. So stick to, I would say 7 to maybe 8 reps max of quite high to moderate weight. If you're doing some shit you haven't done before, then go a little bit higher to maybe 10 max. But I mean, everything above that's just going to be fucking cardio, and that's just like a matrix propaganda to keep you small to go any higher. So just try to keep it as low as possible and as heavy as possible for your little, you know, puny muscles to handle. But this is theoretically, I fucking stutter, ideal. And also another great piece of advice is do not use any fucking dumbbells, because dumbbells genuinely suck. They might be the biggest theme of fucking herd mindset that I've ever seen in my life. Like, why would you willingly pay like £50 for a gym membership to just avoid using really expensive, you know, advanced machines, and reside for some fucking shit, dirty, cum-ridden dumbbells that were used 20 years ago? It just makes no sense. They're unstable, they're really not beginner fucking friendly, and resistance machines just mog them to a fucking oblivion. Now that's another video that I have to make, because I'm gonna actually get fucking angry if I explain it right now, because dumbbells genuinely piss me off. But so the actual split that I have in mind, so bear in mind these are all machines, and the only alteration I would make is to do lateral raises with a cuff on a cable, and try and place it close towards your elbow, because elbow stability actually like sucks the fucking soul out of your progression on lateral raises, especially on a cable. So although it does, you know, I'm not getting into that fucking moment arm shit, it's gonna explode your guys' brains. But just try and place it on your elbow, if not really close to your elbow, to sort of allow your elbow to be nice and stable, and that's gonna allow you to push the heaviest weight possible without, you know, just being a fucking bitch. So yeah, so just imagine that we have all this form down, except you don't, but you're gonna learn that pretty quickly. So lat pull down, chest fly, tricep extension, bicep curl, shoulder press, leg extension, and leg curl. And although there is one flaw in this, which is the lat pull down, because there's a lot of elbow flexion involved, which is the main function of the biceps. As I said, you guys can use moderate weight to expose your type 2 muscle fibers to a lot of fucking mechanical tension. I didn't fucking explain that shit. Oh, fuck, bro. You know, that's another video. Just fucking listen to what I say and be a good little kid. That's what you guys need to fucking know for now. But just, yeah, so do all this shit on machines. And, you know, do pretty moderate to heavy weight. And then on the no, not the Tuesday, I got that fucking completely wrong. On the Wednesday, because rest is key. We're doing lateral raises first, with a cable, of course. Change this as well, cable cuff. Then a lat bias drill, which essentially just means your elbows are closer to your torso rather than being flared out. This is a very beginner friendly movement for obvious fucking reasons, because who can't, you know, row fucking weight? Like, well, yeah, some people, but you know, that isn't the question. So yeah, so that's pretty fucking basic cardio. That's gonna take a little bit more brain power to do for you bitches, but it's pretty easy. You sort of like bend down and allow Diddy to fucking thrust into you. Fucking hell, mate. Holy shit. And then yeah, so tricep extensions next. It's pretty self-explanatory. Then bicep curls again, and then a calf raise. And then next we're doing lateral raises, cable cuff, chest press, lat pull down, leg extension, blah blah blah, boring shit. And essentially what this is yeah, I mean, it isn't a fucking bro split, and if any of you are crying because it's a full body split, full body is by far the most optimal split. You know, go fuck yourself if you think any different, because you're wrong. Is that biased because I use it? No, because it genuinely is the most advanced split on planet fucking Earth. I'm gonna get into that in a different video, because I don't actually really know why it's the most optimal split, other than having something to do with your muscles deteriorating, or sort of, I mean, just think about it like this: your muscles, you know, after 2 days, 48 hours, are sort of in like a motion where it's like, bro, low key, there's no point in us being here. Let's just fucking like dip, and that's kind of what they do if they aren't hit frequently. And this split obviously combats that by being full body, and, you know, targeting these muscles more frequently, which is way more important than volume, by the way. But I'll get into that in a different video. I need to end this shit up. I'm getting fucking tired and I want to jerk off. And then yeah, so also the post-workout meal after each workout. You guys need to watch my post-workout meal video somewhere in my channel. It is such a fucking good method. I would genuinely take it to the grave. In my opinion, it's the most advanced fucking you know, shit you can possibly do in gym. It's like, it's literally a fucking XP multiplier, bro. And on top of all the science shit you guys are getting already, with the fucking coordination and the anabolic pathway shit, I mean, this is just gonna be like you going fucking Kaioken on that pussy, bro. Like, there's like no stopping you as a fucking newbie lifter, if you follow daddy's advice, of course. But yeah, so that ends up the video. I can now go and take a shit. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, go fuck yourself. I'm not answering shit. You guys can suck my dick. But yeah, alright, bye. Okay, alright. Alright, kings. Goodbye. I love you. I love you so much.